Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Westmarch campaign. We are going to be back with another interlude today, a chance for more character development for one of my personal favorite duos of players or player characters, Dietrich and Mitis. Honestly, I really love the entirety of my Westmarch player base. They're all kind of my favorite players in the whole wide world. So I kind of say that about everybody, but I really do like the story beats that these particular characters have been going on. So we will be with with Void, the player for Mitis. Dietrich has become a kind of DMPC, I guess, as the player who was playing the pre-built Dietrich has retired the character, so I will be playing Dietrich and Dietrich's animal companion, Vinny, the dire rat. So without further ado, oh, that is the wrong one. Hello!
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. I was listening to a bop.
Hell yeah. Always love that.
Hell yeah.
So we are back with another episode of Westmarches. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi. I feel like I've done this a million times and I'm never prepared. My name is Void. I go by it or it they if you're or they them if you're a coward. Don't be a coward.
Don't be a fucking coward.
Shit.
Character.
I'm in your walls. I'm playing Mitis. Mitis Sonder, a Toonkin barbarian. That's all. That's all I got, Chief.
Hell yeah. Okay, so today we are going to be exploring the Caves of Calamity, a large underground area teeming with monsters and loot and just a general place where adventurers go to try and make the Dragonlands that much safer. Mitis has kind of signed up to explore a set of caverns that were explored by the Hall of Blades, and the Hall of Blades kind of deferred to the Monster Hunters Guild as a set of stronger monsters than they could really handle on their own, kind of cropped up. And Dietrich and Mitis decided that they would go and kind of deal with this little problem kind of beginning to stir beneath the Dragonlands. You went down Dragonspine Way, the Dragonspine Way, a long road heading east to the Bronze Mine, where the entrance to the Caves of Calamity were, and the path had kind of been plotted out for you by lit torch and kind of the dead bodies of some ruined skeletons that were in armor and things by that the Hall of Blades had kind of laid out, leading your way to a cavern system that looks a bit more ancient. It looks more cut stone, and you and Dietrich's kind of holding the lantern so the both of you can see, because neither of you have full dark vision.
Never stopped me before, baby.
Yeah. So you guys are kind of entering this cavern for the first time, and as you kind of enter the first area, you see a large open room, a door at the far left side, and kind of the walls themselves are an ancient stone with braziers on the walls. Braziers on the walls with unlit old torches in them, and you just kind of are what's kind of the marching order, where if you'd like you can kind of set up Dietrich and the rat wherever you'd like them to be, because I have given you movement control of your two companions as well.
Neat. I think the thing most forefront in my mind, I think, is Mitis has taken one look at the people behind her, well, person and rat that was insisted to be brought along because he needs more world experience.
He does need more world experience.
I feel like Midas turns to look for a second and squints at what's his bucket? Vinny.
Vinny just sniffs in your direction.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that fucking thing is.
He's a dire rat. He's a large rat with protruding bone spines going all the way down his back.
Cool. I think Midas approaching the door.
Vinny is
I think
right behind you.
Does this thing have to follow behind me? Why isn't it following you?
Well, it's because Vinny's just kind of curious, I guess. I can be over here instead of Vinny.
Nah, it's fine. He's his own rat.
Vinny
I guess.
Kind of scurries up, hearing that almost encouragement from Mitis.
That's the best he's gonna get if we're gonna be real.
Is Mitis carrying a torch, or is it just the lantern carried by Dietrich?
I think it's mainly Midas. Midas is, despite the growth, is like, I still need to be armed at all times. So henceforth, unless the torch can be affixed somewhere onto Midas physically, it's...
Dietrich will kind of lean forward and attach the lantern to your belt.
Yeah, that works. I mean, to be fair, they're already covered in armor. What's more clank, clank, clank attached to me?
Yeah, exactly. So, entering into the room, you can see about that far if you go in through the door.
Yeah.
Just opening the door, you get about that far. And if you go any farther into the room, you can see up to about right here.
Ah, okay.
In this room are a pair of what appear to be stationary suits of armor, each of them wielding a rather large shield and a longsword. These are about dwarven height. They're not very tall suits of armor, but they are suits of armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They do not seem to move.
As Midas is walking into the room, it's very one step at a time to see if these things get set off.
Okay. Vinny's gonna just kind of trail behind you.
Vinny almost got a compliment, which should be an achievement.
Okay.
God bless him.
So let me go ahead and reveal some more of the room.
Cool.
I'm gonna pan down. I'm revealing cell by cell, essentially. So yeah, you can see the next two doors. One of them is a barred door, the other one is not. And so far the suits of armor have not moved.
Is there any little pebbles or loose floor on the ground?
If you'd like to have carried some rocks in, that's fine.
Mainly it's just I want to throw it between these two, and just see if going between them does anything.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, just toss a rock, toss a piece of something between them, see if anything happens.
Yeah, no, tossing a pebble or a stone doesn't seem to do anything.
Cool. Okay, that's all the assurance Midas needs. Very unfortunately.
You can roll perception before moving though. If you
I would like to. That's if you hadn't recommended that, I would have just gone full force into it.
Yeah. I figured.
23?
23. You would notice that the next step is a pressure plate. It's a large 5 foot by 5 foot pressure plate.
Here's a dumb question.
Uh-huh.
Could I step back to here make a slightly running start and jump over it.
You can try.
What would that
So
be?
you're gonna make
Athletics?
me an acrobatics check
Cool.
with +5 because you're getting a running start.
Okay. Do I just add a temporary +5 to this? Okay.
Yeah, just add a temporary +5. No.
That's not. Ooh, okay.
No. So you run and you jump and your horns catch the ceiling and you land right here and roll initiative.
A very loud. You son of a bitch.
Roll initiative as these two turn towards you and ready for combat.
I feel like the horn is now slightly indented.
It's like you filed part of the horn down a little bit.
It's supposed to be a little sharp. This isn't fair. Do you need me to roll initiative for anybody else, or do you have
no, I got that. I got that.
Okay. Oh god, that's loud.
Okay, so what did Mitis roll?
I got a 17.
Okay, so Mitis is going first as as you begin the combat.
Oh, you bitches. You son of a bitches.
You sons of bitches.
You sons of bitches. Yeah.
You are currently flanked, just so you're aware.
Yeah, 4 plus my con mod. That's... What? Okay. Ooh, you can tell I haven't played this baby in a minute.
Right?
A barbarian can rage for a number of rounds equal to the 4 plus Constitution mod.
I actually have a song for you to remember your rage. What rage does.
Oh, like I've got the short explanation up here. Wait, why do I get an HP bonus or whatever? I'd like to rage.
All right, you absolutely can. That is a free action.
Add 4 to my strength and my con. I take a -2 to my AC.
I have sent you the banger of a song that I used to remember how to rage in 3.5 and Pathfinder.
Oh, God bless you. I'll put it on at some point. I assure you.
The chorus is literally the ability explanation.
God, that's so good though. Like, amazing. Beautiful chef's kiss. Okay, I think that's fine. The only thing I need to worry about is my fatigue, but that's never stopped me before.
Right?
I'm whirling on these bitches. The one to my... Okay, it's easier if I just ping it. This one first?
The one to your left.
Okay. Ooh. Alright. Alright. 31 hit.
Okay, that 31 does hit, and that'll do 18 points of slashing damage.
I'm going to make a second attack, which has a -2. It's on the same targets.
Yep.
And I'm gonna call it premeditatively. I'm gonna use the second attack.
Your iterative attack?
Okay. Yeah. Irregardless of what it is. God bless America.
17 hits, 14 does not. So that does a total of 15 more slashing damage.
Wouldn't that 17 be brought down by 2?
Yeah, but the 15 still hits.
Okay, cool.
So that's that is a dead suit of armor, and it just kind of clatters to the ground. And you see a basically a spirit kind of float out of the armor.
Coolio. The one on the right ain't immune to this shit either. Get my last attack, bitch.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Okay, so an attack, does it have to be... You know what, I'm not gonna mess with that right now. That's fun for the future.
Okay,
20 hit?
that is going to hit, yes.
Okay, 17. That is my actions. I don't plan on moving.
Okay.
That's all I got, baby.
All right, so this last armor is still standing. It is now its turn. It is going to slash at you 3 times with its enchanted longsword. Okay. Does an 18 hit your armor class?
My armor class, it's 18 exactly.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll all 3 of them. So that's another 18, so that's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
And it rolled 18 3 times. So actually the second 2 aren't gonna hit because of the -2 penalty. So 16, 16, and 18. So it hits once with its longsword.
Uh-huh.
Dealing a total of 3 damage. Halved because you're raging. So you take 1 point of damage.
Oh no! Oh no! He dinked my armor.
Okay, so Dietrich's is going to go next. Dietrich's moving up and pulling their scimitar.
Yes,
Is going to attack 3 times.
I'm cheering on my bestie. Let's go.
10 will miss. 16 will hit. And third attack. And a 10 will also miss. So they will attack. 6 plus 1. Dealing 6 points of slashing damage to the undead armor, and then Vinny will move in and attempt to use his claw attack to attack, because Vinny does not get a full turn. Vinny gets 1 attack.
Yeah, go Vinny, go. Go, you weird looking rat.
With an 18, that's gonna hit.
Fuck yeah.
Dealing 2 points of slashing damage to this armored ghost, and it will do just enough to kill the suit of armor. You see another spirit kind of float out as Vinny just kind of like sniffs at the armor to see if he can find any cheese.
I think Midas looking at. Number one, should I keep my rage up?
Or should I? That's up to you.
Ooh, I don't want to be exhausted for too long. So we're gonna drop it.
Okay.
We're gonna drop it like a dog with a thing in its mouth. But no, Midas is gonna bend down and give him a pat on the head.
He will nuzzle into your hand very happily. He very much enjoys the first bit of affection Midas has ever given this rat.
You did good, kid. You did good.
You see Dietrich smile and go, thank you for being nice to Vinny. He's a good rat.
Well, just because he's weird doesn't mean it gotta be mean to him.
Yeah, exactly. I found him when I was on a mission for the Monster Hunters Guild.
And you brought it home. You brought him home?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, not that I'm saying he's a bad rat, but also that's a very interesting choice.
that is an interesting choice of thing that you did. So you're going left?
I would like to go left.
Okay, let me reveal the next few areas. Jesus, this hallway is long.
I'm scared. You scare me.
Well, I made this dungeon, and I did not realize how fucking long I made this hallway.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
I told you, it's a long ass hall.
I like to just imagine this like in a video game where like the game buffers for a second.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, you can now move forward. If you highlight all three of the Vinny, Dietrich's, and yourself, you should be able to move all three
Yeah.
at the same time. Just that way,
Yeah, got him.
that way I can focus on revealing the areas ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head down this hallway. Um, are it's a pretty long hall. There are, again, unlit braziers on the walls. These torches that have been kind of out, or some of them just don't even have torches in them at all.
Could we light the ones that have the torches in them?
You absolutely can, and it'll make the room a little brighter, and it'll make it where this room stays lit when you exit it.
Yeah, I think both Midas would do it, and probably Dietrich would also pick up.
Okay.
Whatever the ones Midas didn't get.
Alright, well, Dietrich doesn't currently have a way to light them, but Dietrich will take one of the torches and start lighting the ones that you missed.
Yeah, I'm not that much of an asshole to not give her something to light the things with.
You're currently using her lamp, so...
It's alright. I would have given her something.
Awesome.
No.
She's got a torch, so it's fine. She's got a candle. Just sing a little candle and start lighting these torches with. Alright, so you get to about the end of the hallway, and you see on the right and left, there are two pathways. You can see a little farther, both right and left. I will show you about how far you can see. That is not reveal areas. Thank you, Roll20. So you can see about that far on that side. And about that far on that side.
Uh-huh.
And both of them have little outcroppings for you to go down into new areas. Which way do you go, left or right?
Oh, the real hard decisions out here. Arbitrarily, because I can see more of the right hallway, we'll go that way.
Okay. As you step onto the next tile, roll me
like
a reflex save. Yeah, roll a reflex save.
Cool. This is very normal. 22.
Mitis is just able to jump out of the way as a swinging scythe comes down and stabs into the ceiling on the left side, seeming to be stuck there now. Can
I take the scythe?
No, it is stuck into the ceiling. This is like one of those like pendulum scythes. But you have narrowly avoided the trap, and did not take any damage.
Woo! Okay. So this area is like a safe square now?
Yeah, it's no longer trapped.
Can I skid a rock or like something heavy enough to set off anything possibly down this way?
Did you buy a 10-foot pole like I told you to?
Actually, I think I did. Let me double check. Because I don't think anything went awry with this sheet. I listened to your advice and I'm pretty sure I bought one, but it's not showing.
If it's not on the sheet and you say you would have bought one before leaving town, you can add it to your sheet now. Just search the word pole in the compendium.
No, yeah, because I was setting up my thing and I'm like, because I take your suggestions very seriously.
Yeah, it's literally the purpose of the 10-foot pole is to poke at traps.
Yeah, I was just gonna throw something at it and see what happens, but let's go.
Okay, so you're gonna make perception checks as you periodically as you head down the hallway.
Okay.
So for every square you would like to investigate, make me a perception check.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. We're about to make 7 whole checks.
Oh my god.
So.
Very cautious.
Listen, if it was just Mitis here, I don't think she'd be this cautious.
Okay.
Take that as
so I'm gonna let one check equal 3 squares. So the first three
So
squares are not trapped.
Cool.
Up.
Bonk.
Mhm.
Bonk. Bonk. Second roll. Bonk.
Okay, so as Midas pokes the first square directly in front of them, they see from the long hall that they would be going down to the right of them 3 large crossbow bolts stab into the wall directly adjacent to them to the left, coming from the hallway. This one was trapped.
We live to see another gay Damers.
Okay. So do you go right, or are you going down into this hallway where the
this is another hallway.
Yeah.
Is this another hallway?
This is another hallway. 1 second. I'm revealing how far you can see down it. You can currently see up to 30 feet. So.
Yeah, you're good.
But yeah, you can see down that is another long hallway, and the farther you go down that hallway, you would be able to see the rest of it, kind of that ended right here, and then there is another little alcove that goes this way.
My gut's telling me this might be a big circle to a room or something. I'll see what's down here first.
Okay.
Make another perception.
Yeah, you can make another perception for the next 3 squares. So I'm gonna let that count for the next 5 squares. None of these squares are trapped.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bonked. This is an end, or is there?
There's a turn. There is a turn. I am currently revealing how far you'd be able to see if you got up to the end.
Also, I did pull up the video, by the way. I've got it pulled up. I listened to the first few seconds, and you're so right. It's literally just explaining
the whole last explanation. It's great. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to reveal this hallway all the way down to its natural end, and then reveal kind of the next hallway if this is the way you're gonna go, or if you're gonna double back, I will stop here. It just depends on if you're gonna keep going down that hall.
I think I'll finish wherever this hallway goes and then turn around.
Okay, so you're gonna keep going down this hallway.
Perception.
Okay.
To not get bonked.
In order to not fall on traps. Okay, roll me a perception check.
I would like to not fall on traps, purely for the sake of
there are no traps currently in the next 5 squares.
Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sorry if it's a pain in the ass.
No, you're good. This is fucking perfectly fine. I am totally down with you being cautious.
I don't want to look stupid.
No, I totally understand it. I totally understand. So these are rooms. I'm not quite gonna reveal the rooms until you get there, but they are rooms. From what you be able to tell. So yeah.
I'd like to get down to those rooms.
All right, go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Make me 3 more perception checks to get right here. 1 second. To get right here, it'd be 3 more perception checks.
Right here?
Yep, right there.
Okay, awesome. 3 more. 1.
Okay.
2. 3. Okay.
Okay, so as far as you can tell, no traps.
So, sorry, I'm just gonna mark this with a little X right there. I'm just gonna bonk. Sorry, little rat man.
Little rat man goes first. Okay.
Okay. I'm not I'm not stepping here. I'm clearing the X. I want you to know I am not stepping there.
Okay. So right here is another perception check. To get right here, it's another perception check.
Yeah, 16.
So far, no traps, as far as you can tell.
I am smartly refraining from making any comment to anger the dice gods. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, the lowest roll yet.
Again, as far as you can tell, no traps so far.
Okay, I'm moving the entire party, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you get about right here, and I'm gonna need Mitis to make a reflex save, please.
Yeah, sure, boss. Wait, why is okay? That's fine. 15.
You get out of the way just in time for another scythe trap to come through and swing back and then forth and then reset into the wall, and you hear a locking mechanism as if the trap has been disarmed.
I like to imagine it as every time I just nearly succeed or fail something with these traps, it's just bonking the horns because they're very big.
Yeah, they just keep getting scraped up just a little bit. Midas's horns have gotten a little scuffed in this dungeon.
It's metal as hell, but I also picture it's probably pretty sore.
Yeah, it's probably like sensitive as fuck. If anything were to hit those, they'd probably hurt like a bitch.
Oh yeah, they're basically bones. So I can move everyone up to here? Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. See, this is why Mitis goes first, because Mitis is tankier, and the poor rat would absolutely get owned.
Oh yeah, the scythe traps do like flat damage, and it's like double the rat's health.
Good. Dietrich would be very sad about that.
Yeah, Dietrich would be very sad if Dietrich's rat got killed. Oh, you're going left? Okay.
I'm going left.
Alrighty. So no traps. I'll go ahead and tell you that, because instead of traps, once you get inside of the room, you're able to see 2 more suits of armor, this time a little beefier looking.
Oh, these bitches. Okay. I like my throat to stop dying.
Drink some water, friend.
I'll be okay.
Uh-huh.
I think, because I don't know exactly how these things work, I would just like to charge this bitch.
Yeah, these ones actually are looking at you and are actively hostile. Roll initiative.
Yeah. Let's go. Time to do so many things. I forgot what I was doing for a second. 21.
Okay, give me 1 second. Now we'll tell you exactly where you're going.
Oh, I have a count of rages per day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even need my stupid little notes down here.
No, you don't. You do have a count of them.
Okay, that'll be knocked down another one shortly. Continue.
So Mitis will go first.
Yeah.
Your party members, surprised by the giant fucking armored statues, are going last with a natural 1, total 3.
It's fine. I feel like Mitis also would intentionally block them from entering the room too fast. So I imagine it's them both being surprised and also running straight into the back of Mitis's armor.
Yeah, it's Dietrich's new scale mail kind of clanking against the breastplate.
This is how Mitis shows their love. I don't let you get into fucking combat immediately.
No danger for the little one.
No danger for baby. I'd like to rage.
Okay.
So I do my funky little numbers really fast. Bonk. Oh, I can't. I love it when my rages stack. It's not good for my AC though. And if I
right, it's not very good for your AC.
It's good for my hits. So if I move forward these two, I can still do 3 attacks, like the squares.
Will you be moving your full movement? Then no.
No.
Then yeah,
Okay.
you can do all 3.
Awesome. Hi, guy. Meet my ex. Smiley. Sorry. That's. I didn't. You know what? I didn't call it. I didn't call it.
You know what? I'll let you have it.
Yeah. I want it. I want it very badly.
Okay. So natural 20, total 30, and 21 both hit. Roll damage. So the first one is gonna give 8 points of slashing damage from the first blow. So what's the critical multiplier on your great axe?
Let me look. Crit multiplier 1.
That's not. That shouldn't be the case.
That's what the
should be at least
says.
2. Should be at least.
Oh,
2.
sorry. Oh, sorry. No, it's 3. It's 3.
Okay,
sorry,
I was
3.
about to say, are you looking at your crit rate?
I was looking at the I was looking at the wrong damage. Section.
Okay, so you're gonna add your max damage twice to a rolled damage. So that you want to take that 12 plus your max damage from your great axe twice.
Sorry, could you say that again?
So you rolled 12. Now you're gonna add that 12 damage plus your max damage from your great axe twice, plus whatever your modifiers would be.
Roll 12 plus 6 times 2.
Yeah. Is your great axe's max damage 6?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a D12 plus 6.
Okay, so you're gonna do 24 plus 6 plus plus the 12 damage. That'll get you your damage total.
42. It's only 1 off from the
That is exactly enough with the 8 damage that you did to kill this suit of armor. 2 swings. Bow, bow, and the armor falls dead. Drops clanging to the ground and an axe and a massive shield.
I still have speed.
Yep.
I'm gonna go over to his friend here.
Okay, you have 2 more attacks.
Hi, friend. Hold on. I want to look at the power attack thing. So I already made a macro for it.
Okay.
So I think you guys helped me out with that. So hopefully everything on this should be correct.
Yes.
What? That doesn't seem right.
Power attack. No, that's not right.
I'm gonna use the regular great axe attack.
Yeah.
For right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with that, but I'm not. That's cursed.
So that 24 hits, and you'll deal 14 slashing damage. What does power attack give you as a bonus?
Let me pull it up for you. Oh, okay. It's kind of long, but I tossed that up there.
So, plus 2 bonus on melee damage rolls. So instead of 14, you're doing 16 points of damage. All right, roll again.
Bonk. 33.
Yeah, 33 will hit.
What the fuck?
33.
Yeah.
What
That's
did you
another
roll?
12 damage.
No, but what did you roll on the die? Yeah, you did. That's a fucking 20. No, that's an 18. That's an 18. But what's your critical range?
I think it's just a regular 20.
Okay.
20 range.
So you do 14 more points of damage from your great axe for power attack. Because I'm assuming you're still power attacking.
No, just regular attacking.
So then you do another 12 points of slashing damage, and the The armor will attack you in kind with its battle axe.
Yeah, bitch, let's go.
First attack will miss.
18.
Yep. Second attack will miss. So third attack is going to be a power attack, missing again.
I think Maya's just like watching this thing hit her armor and go, do you need a minute? Are you good?
And Dietrich's is going to attack now. Dietrich's moving right here. The rat will move right up next to you, and be ready to attack. Dietrich's will pull their longbow. Missing with a nat 1.
Poor Dietrich's.
Barely missing with a 15. And hitting with a 23. Dealing 7 more points of damage. It would have done more, but these are resistant to piercing.
Ooh. She did her best.
Yeah, and arrows are not seeming to do much against these big guys. Vinny is going to do his 1 attack per round.
He's growing on me. In like the 5 seconds I've known him, he's growing on me.
That hits with a 21. So he hits for a total of 3 points of slashing damage from his claw. And it is Mitis's turn.
Yeah, bitch. You wanna go? Huh, punk? I say as I need to knock off another round. That's now 8. I actually might run out of rages.
No, because it doesn't run out per round.
I thought I only had it for like per round.
No, you have a number of rounds equal 3. Plus your strength modifier.
Oh, okay.
It's in the chorus of the song.
To be fair, I've kind of been just doing this so I pay attention. And I don't have like a ton of info going through my ears at once.
That's fair. That's why I use the song, so I can fucking remember.
Yeah, so 21?
21 hits. Go ahead and, so that's 16. With that, you decapitate the armor, and once again, they clatter to the ground. This time, 2 glowing orbs kind of roll out of the armor. These are arcane cores.
Yoink.
Okay, you now have 2 arcane cores, worth about 10 platinum pieces each.
Arcane cores. 2. Okay. I'm gonna drop my rage. Gonna fuck with my numbers again. Even though I'm kind of used to it at this point. Kind of used to bonking these numbers up and down.
That's totally fair, and I will go ahead and reveal the rest of this area. So this seems to loop back to that first room where you had the encounter with the first two armors.
Oh, interesting.
That is where that goes.
I'd like to go over here.
Okay.
Let me put the party back in order. Oh wait, I didn't take any damage during
No, you
that.
did not.
There we go.
Despite their best efforts, you did not take any damage. Okay, so in this room, you see 2 treasure chests. One on the right, one on the left of the room. The rest of the room is very old. It's got cobwebs and things of that nature kind of surrounding the chests. They don't look like spider webs. They do look very much like cobwebs. This is very, very obviously dust, not like organic in any way.
Can I make a perception, and maybe use the 10-foot pole to see if there's any traps in the room?
Yes, you may.
Because I feel like there's an old adventurer's tale, like an old wives' tale of like, oh, there's conveniently chests in this room. Be suspicious.
Well, you do know that this was a fortress at one point, so like some of these rooms are gonna have treasure in them.
Yeah.
With a 15, you are able to tell that there are no traps surrounding the chests. You'd need to make a separate check to check the chest for traps, but you would be able to tell that nowhere else in the room there aren't any traps in here.
Yeah. Are they locked?
Make a perception check.
Coolio.
You'll need to make an individual perception check for each chest.
18 and an 11.
The left chest is in fact locked. The right chest doesn't take much to tell it is not locked. The chest on the right, chest on the right not trapped. Neither is the one on the left.
Can I open this one then?
Yeah, you open the right side chest, and inside is a long flowing cloak. It's a beautiful blue color with white white imagery of a with the imagery of a moon with a crescent moon with a sword going through it, the middle of it.
Mhm.
And then it's got white trim on the outside.
Okay.
And then underneath that is a club that is meticulously wrapped in, the handle is meticulously wrapped in a beautiful almost sparkling leather. This is definitely something that came from a magical beast of some kind. And the wood appears to be when you touch it or pick it up, it is as hard and as cold as steel would be, but it is very obviously wood.
Huh. Cool. Yoink. I'll take the club, but I'll offer the cloak over to Dietrich.
Dietrich will kind of look at the cloak and throw it on and attach it to their armor and go, "How do I look?" And you notice that half their body disappears.
I think Midas' eyes go a little wide, and a slight expression of worry crosses their face.
Dietrich looks down and goes, "Oh, I'm," and they pull the hood up over their head, and now they're completely invisible. And then they will pull the cloak down and go, "It's a cloak of invisibility."
Oh my god. Oh. God, yeah, absolutely. Good on you. I am so scared of what you can do with that.
Dietrich will just kind of give a smile, they're very happy to have been given this gift.
Midas has only given one gift since they got here.
Yeah, exactly. Dietrich will go, "That was very sweet of you to give that to me. I really appreciate it."
Yeah, you're welcome. I didn't need more stuff to throw on me.
And they keep flipping the hood up and down, going invisible.
Are you having fun with that?
I absolutely am.
I'm so glad you're having fun. Can you pick locks?
You know who can pick locks?
Oh my god.
The rat. The rat can pick locks.
I feel like Midas is asking Dietrich, and here scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Whips around. Why can the rat pick locks?
The rat was able to pick locks when I met him. With a 24, he is able. You see the rat use his little claws very meticulously, tapping on the inside of the lock, and you see just the top of the box pop open, and it just kind of smiles and scuttles away.
I think before he does, Midas just gives him a pat. You're a strange creature.
He will scuttle up here.
You're a strange little creature.
And he just kind of smiles. He knows he's strange. He enjoys it.
Yeah, what's in the box?
Okay, so inside this particular box is uh, from the look of it, like looking at it at first, to Dietrich's or to Midas, all Midas sees is the hilt of a sword sticking
Uh-huh.
straight up.
Interesting. Just a hilt of a sword
You can't quite
peeking
see the
out.
rest of it, but you can see the hilt of a sword.
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna think before I do dumb shit.
Okay. So 24, you notice that around the like sword is like pure darkness. Like you can't look down into the chest, you can't see the bottom. All you see is the hilt of this sword.
Can I try to pull it out?
Yeah, absolutely. Make a strength check.
Yeah, bitch. I should be good at that. Uh,
Just 1d20 and add your strength modifier. Okay, yeah. With a 15, it takes you a second, but you pull out this beautiful, sparkling great sword. It's made of a blue material all the way up the blade, and it seems to glow slightly in the dark of the room.
mhm.
And you see the scabbard of the sword kind of come up out of the darkness as well.
Midas looks down at the chest and goes, "Thanks."
You see a hand come up and like give you a thumbs up and sink back down.
Ugh.
And then like it closes the lid.
What the fuck? Rapidly backing away.
The lid closes and locks again.
I don't know what the fuck that thing.
You see Dietrich just is also back here with you. What was that?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but I gotta get out of this.
Yeah, let's leave.
I'm out. I think Midas is not one easily freaked out, but just saw a fucking hand pop up. I was like, no, I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah, that's some weird face shit. Not for me.
That's some weird shit I would like to not be a part of. Alright, buddy boy, pals. The traps are cleared, right? So I can go back around.
Yeah, you can go back around. All the traps are cleared.
Ignore the order. We did not march backwards. I just this to move us easier.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. And that'll let me turn the rat back the right way.
Rat way. Look at him.
Okay, so now you have a couple places you can go. You've cleared out a good bit of the enemies in here. And Dietrich will just kind of go, wow, there are a lot of monsters in here.
I don't know if you'd call those things monsters. I mean, they certainly were something, but...
yeah, I mean, they're, I guess, more, they're more,
automatons?
Yeah, something like that. Constructs?
Constructs works.
So, Midas, how have you been liking the Dragonlands so far? We haven't really adventured together a lot lately.
They're interesting. Can't say. I mean, to be fair, I've been pretty busy going back and forth between a lot of stuff. Lydia and I are a thing now, apparently.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that while I was working at the guild hall. Lydia kind of came by and dropped off some flowers for you.
She did?
Yeah.
A good thing Midas is in the front. Good thing Midas is in the front right now.
Just big purple blush across the gray skin.
Yeah! I'll have to thank her when we get back.
Yeah, she seems nice.
She's very sweet. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be dating anybody.
Yeah, I didn't either. When I created you, I didn't. They grow up so fast.
I suppose, yeah. To be fair, I didn't think anybody. All things considered.
You cut out.
Said I did. Might have said I didn't think anyone would want to date me. All things considered.
Yeah, knowing your past, that's true.
That sure is a thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So remember that guard captain that we used to know?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they arrived in the city yesterday.
I think Maya stops dead ass right in front of the hallway. That's so cool. Awesome. Great for them.
Did you hear that they became High Queen of Talos?
No! I didn't. That's so interesting.
You see Dietrich's just very obliviously nodding. Yeah, I think it's really awesome that they did really well for themselves.
I think Mice is gripping onto their great axe very tightly.
Knuckles turning like bright white. I have to go fucking kill something.
The rat's probably the only one that's seeing this shit.
The rat's just like, oh, what did I get myself into?
So she's a queen now?
That's
so good for her. Honestly, slay.
The queen of, like, the biggest military in the world.
Cool. I love that so much for her. That's great. I think if, like, Dietrich's looked over, Mitis, has never looked so tense.
Nah, Dietrich's is oblivious.
Yeah.
So which way are you going? Are you going forward, or are you gonna go down in this hallway?
You'd like to go, convenient. Oh, look, a convenient hallway. Let's not talk about her. I'd like to check for traps down this hallway.
Okay. Every 5 squares is a perception check. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. You know that one TikTok where it's like someone's like, "I'm pregnant," and the other person's like, "Wow, that's so great." So happy for you.
I'm so happy for you. Yeah.
6 and 25.
No traps down this hallway.
I'm fueled by not thinking about her. Oh, Midas now has a new challenge. Try to continue on the path of be nicer while confronted with someone Midas doesn't like.
Yeah, Midas fucking despises this woman.
Is there any trap right here?
No traps.
Okay, cool. I'm opening the door a little too hard.
Okay, so you would be able to see to about right there.
There's a coffin.
There is, in fact, a sarcophagus in the middle of this room.
Yeah?
And there's a pair of doors behind it, along with a door to your left. Do you advance forward?
No, I'm gonna stop right here in the doorway. Hey, Dietrich. What's like a thing you do when you see like a sarcophagus? There's one in here.
Back away slowly and leave?
I mean, there's another way to go in here. We could go with, like, sneak along the wall. Or we could turn around.
That is up to you entirely.
I think Midas knows what Midas wants to do, but is like trying to be considerate for like 3 whole seconds.
You are the leader.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm stepping. Midas specifically is stepping into the room.
Okay. How far into the room?
Like right here.
Okay.
A single step.
So as you take a single step into the room, you hear the door.
Ah! You bitch!
and lock you inside. You see rising from the coffin
Yeah.
it looks like a vampire.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it kind of also gives you this like feeling of this thing doesn't look like a normal vampire.
I don't like how you're describing this thing.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks like something that is vampire-like, but it doesn't quite look like a normal vampire.
Yeah.
It looks very much incomplete. This is a vampire spawn.
Oh, interesting.
And the vampire spawn will look at you, and being this is a Nosferatu variant of a vampire, it is ugly as sin. And Mitis is locked inside this room with it, without Dietrich or Vinny.
That's... I have put a response to that, and I'd like to fucking fight this thing.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Other characters. I'd like to try to reason with it. No, I want to fucking fight this thing.
You need...
This thing's a front to God.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. This thing is an abomination.
God, I can picture Vinny scratching on the door on
oh
the
yeah,
other side.
you hear the little the scratching of his little claws in the lock, like very fervorously, like I'm gonna get in this motherfucker.
God, I think the only thing they hear from the other side is just Midas going, "What the fuck is this thing?"
Okay, so you will go first. It rolled a 2 on its initiative.
Cool. Hey, buddy, don't worry about walking over here. I'm gonna save you the trip.
You can attack things from like a diagonal, just so you're aware.
Yeah, that's why I'm positioning myself right here. So that's a 5 foot. You know, let's see. I'm gonna do this with outrage for a round or two and see what happens.
Alrighty. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, or a willpower save.
Just before I attack?
Yeah, well, just in general, like, roll me a willpower save.
Yeah, sure, boss.
No, you're not. You're not gonna do this without rage. Midas is too angry not to rage.
Midas, I'm gonna be normal about this for once. Also, Midas at Midas, no you're not, no you're not, no you're not. You're going to be so unnormal about this.
Yep, you are going to be very unnormal about this. So go ahead and give me your attack rolls.
I've gotta put my funky numbers in first.
Yeah.
Bonk. 33.
33 will hit the vampire spawn.
I'm using my iterative attack.
Okay.
That misses.
29 will hit, the 12 will not. So that's 13, 25 damage right off the bat.
Right off the axe, I think you mean.
Yep. Okay. The 21 will hit, dealing another 17 points of slashing damage. The vampire spawn is going to turn to you and attempt to make a grapple. So what is your CMD?
My CMD is an 11. Or that's
right.
like, oh no. My CMD is a 21. My CMD is a 21. That's my CMD is an 11.
Okay.
My CMD is a 21.
So it rolled exactly an 11. So he cannot grab you and bite you. So that'll be 2 of his actions used, and then his next action will be a scratch, and he will attempt to level drain you.
What the fuck is a level? I don't.
So he misses. What that would have done was knock you down a level from your current level to one level below what you are now. The only way to restore from a level drain is a greater restoration spell.
Bestie, I can't do that de-leveling just off the cuff.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
No. Oh.
But yeah, he missed, so it's your turn. And on the beginning of this turn, your lovely little rat friend is able to break into the room.
This shit's fucked.
What the fuck is that? And you hear Vinny go,
That's...
"It is an abomination."
You talk?
I do!
Oh my god. Okay, this is not the time to freak out about a talking rat. It's 34 hit.
34 will hit. That's another 8 points of slashing damage.
I forgot about the -2 for consecutive attacks. Oops.
That's fine. I've been taking them into account.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Isn't the max?
So okay, it's 24 plus 6 plus 8.
Okay, roll 24 plus 6.
30. Okay. Please describe how you kill the vampire spawn.
I want to cut its fucking head off.
Okay. So, if you wouldn't mind, describe what you're doing. How would Mitis finish this thing?
I think Mitis is so utterly offended by this. Mitis is not a religious person, but this thing is an affront to God.
Okay.
And it's just angrily swinging at the neck to hope to just disconnect the shit.
The vampire spawn's head rolls from its shoulders as your axe makes purchase, rolling onto the floor, and both its head and body burst into flame, becoming a charred pile of bone. Roll me a perception check. You hear the clattering of metal around the dungeon from farther out from where you are. This was what was controlling the constructs. This now very dead. This now very dead vampire spawn.
I think Bias kicks it a few times for good measure. It's
You just kicking its fucking its corpse.
Yeah.
The like charred bones inside what appears to be a long black cloak that has not been scorched like the rest of it. Like the clothes it was wearing, ash. The cloak, on the other hand, not so much. It has been untouched by the magical flames.
Is there any way I could figure out what this thing's deal is?
Knowledge Arcana.
Cool. This is gonna be a flat D20 roll. That tracks.
You know what? Vinny is gonna give you the help action, so you can roll that with plus 5. So you go ahead and re-roll.
Okay, yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Vinny. Oh.
Okay,
shit.
with a 21.
Wait, shit. Okay, that's the correct roll. We're good.
Yeah, with a 21. You are able to assess that this is a magical cloak. This cloak has enchantment magic on it, and it is able to. You are able to kind of know that it is not cursed, with your Arcana roll. But because you aren't that knowledgeable in magic, like with magic, you don't know what kind of magic this has on it.
No, Vinny is 100% carrying me on this.
Oh yeah. Vinny just kind of comes over and is like, "Oh, that is definitely a magical cloak, yes."
Again, so glad you're such a funky little guy. But I didn't expect you to talk.
Oh yes, no, I tend to keep to myself most of the time.
Cool. Sorry I called you a thing when I first saw you.
That is okay. I am quite disturbing to look at.
What's this thing behind here?
That is a treasure chest.
I'd like to approach.
Okay, you approach the treasure chest. I'm going to turn it this way so it's easier to open.
No, I'll reach around and be uncomfortable. Thank you. Is it locked?
It is not locked. The vampire did not think to lock his belongings away.
Yeah, just like he didn't think.
Inside this particular chest is a set of like folded up inside is a like a long tabard that's blue and white, similar to the cloak, with the same crescent moon symbol on it. And underneath it is a set of half plate armor. So you got like a gambeson and like gauntlets and a breastplate similar to what you're wearing, like chainmail pants, like a whole suit of half plate.
Hey, Dietrich, you know that thing I gave you?
Yeah.
There's more like it over here if you want it.
That armor's a little too heavy for me.
The pants?
It's part of the outfit. Like it's all attached. It's all one thing.
I do like to imagine Dietrich's Mitis assuming it's all like separate pieces, and Dietrich's going no, like moves it around. See, one piece.
Yeah, this is one piece.
Sick. All right. I'll just keep a hold of it and figure out if I'm gonna keep it or not. We need to like get you into like some strength training or something.
I liked my scale mail. I got it on an adventure. It was very nice.
I see another room has opened up.
Yes, Dietrich's opened to this door and it's full of fucking gold.
I like to imagine Dietrich's just by the door just waiting. Over.
Yeah, it's full of fucking gold. I will go ahead and tell you that there are no traps in here. Cool. The vampire did not think to try to, like, it would need to trap its living space. Like...
Haha, dumbass.
There's, about 3,000 pieces of gold in this room.
God, I don't need this. All this gold is going straight to the fucking guild. I don't need this much.
You don't need this gold. I don't need it.
That's 3k gold.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and, just kind of reveal the rest of the dungeon for you. Just that way, I don't have to do it one by one, like frame by frame.
Whoa. Okay. More violence. Eye emoji.
Actually, these.
Oh shit! Yeah.
If you'll remember, they are deactivated because their master is very dead.
Oh. Do you mind if I move everyone over to the other room over here?
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
Let me get us in the marching order. The marching order is very important to me. Didn't mean to do that.
I love that Venny, the little rat is. Now, so there's about 2,300 silver and about 1,000 gold in this room. And then another Mitis is able to find a beautiful silver longsword.
Oh yeah.
And a golden shield with the symbol of the sun on it.
I can think of who that belongs to. Or the symbol, at least.
Yeah, it's actually the symbol for the Westmarch Discord. That is the holy symbol of Gatlock.
Yeah. God, Mitis to the sun god. I've never thought about it before. Their thoughts and opinions. Cool. We're I'll write down the like item list after we get out of here and get it properly organized for what I'm keeping, what I'm not.
But yeah, you have completely cleared out the dungeon. Like you won.
I'm no longer on my losing streak.
You stumbled into the vampire's lair before doing the rest of the combat.
This bitch tried to fucking bite me. What the fuck?
Tried to bite you and steal your levels away.
Yeah, dude, that's not cool.
But yeah, so you are able to kind of get back to Reckford, with all of your loot intact. Dietrich now has a bag of holding, so whatever you couldn't carry or didn't want to carry, like, they shoved in the bag of holding.
Oh god, what? I think, like, I think Dietrich actually gets a proper thank you for, like, helping carry the stuff.
Dietrich, like, looks at you strange and goes, "Are you sick?"
No, I'm just telling you that I appreciate your help.
But you never do that.
What? Am I not supposed to? I mean,
No,
I'll
no, no, you
stop.
can. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just weird for you. It's not bad. It's actually very
I mean,
nice.
I've been a little rough. But it's a weird process.
Yeah, you
Uh,
don't look half as demonic as you used to.
yeah. Uh, it's a lot less tiring, I suppose, to be that angry all the time at everything.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm really glad to see you improving and seeing you happy is really nice for once.
Thanks. I'm trying. I think in the while I saying this genuinely, nice also on the lookout for that bitch.
As you do see the High Queen kind of in the like she's speaking to the mayor. She's in like back when you saw her, she wasn't quite in like the full plate that I showed you earlier. She was in like
Yeah.
a half plate, like the guard's outfit. Now she is in very ornate silver armor with her like big fuck off sword and her shield. And she's just kind of discussing back and forth with the mayor.
Uh-huh. I think Midas is put pats Dietrich's on the shoulder, but it's also just staring in a way that like you've seen someone you haven't seen in a really long time and you have really mixed feelings. So you're caught in that deer in the headlight stare.
Vinny goes, "Are we supposed to be glaring at that one, or am I good to go home and eat all of the cheese in the house?"
That might give you a stomach ache. I'm not sure if rats are actually supposed to eat that much.
I am a giant rat. I weigh about 73 pounds.
Hey, save some for Dietrich's. I don't eat, but Dietrich still does.
Okay, I will save some of the cheese, but I will eat most of the cheese. And he will scuttle away.
Midas is in a way glad he's not there, but also sad I no longer have the excuse
of talking rat.
Yeah.
You see the queen kind of look over and go, "Well, as I live and breathe, Midas Sander.
Hi.
Are you still causing trouble, dear?"
I'm on my best behavior.
Really? Is that so? From what I hear, you're beating up guardsmen in the arena.
It's called a fight pit.
It's essentially an arena, little one. She does dwarf you by about 4 inches.
Oh, great! Awesome.
She is about 4 inches taller than you, and she calls you little one for that reason specifically.
Yeah, crazy that I'm fighting people in a place you're meant to be fighting people.
Well, from what I hear, you lost to a minotaur very recently. Very handily lost, from my understanding.
I don't think Midas has a response for that. Aside from removing her hand from Dietrich's shoulder so she doesn't break it.
It must be a little bit of a weight off of you. That, what is it, 13 pounds of gold that the belt weighed?
What are you doing here?
Well, there was a notice sent to my kingdom about retaking an ancient temple. I figured I would come and meet the people who were going to do it.
Interesting you didn't have anything else to do.
Oh no, I have a few things to do, but reclaiming one of the gods' temples is a high priority on my city's list of priorities in the world right now.
That's so great for you. I'm so happy that you have things to do here.
Yes, you are not the only person from my past that lives in this town, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to find Alula very soon.
Interesting. Real interesting that you have to find Alula. But cool. So glad I got to see you again.
If you ever wish a rematch, I will gladly kick your ass again. Just so you're aware. And she'll wink at you as she turns to leave.
I think the second, she's turned around, I think she can feel the glare going through her head.
Hey, bestie.
Yeah?
Roll me a will save.
Oh! Yeah, absolutely. I will do that for you. I'm gonna roll that. I'm gonna mute, but I am gonna roll that bills.
Ooh, okay. Mitis is able to stop themselves from just outwardly attacking the High Queen of Talos. But yes, you are able to make it back to Rekford. You're able to get your gear and be ready for your next adventure. And you have conquered your anger and not just outwardly attacked a world leader.
I would like leaving everything at home. I think after a long day, I think Mice leaves their armor at home just to actually stretch it out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna go see Lydia.
Question.
Yeah.
Since you have a shit ton of money, would Midas go have any of that equipment that they got identified? Since you have the money to do so?
Yeah, I'll get that identified. Then go see Lydia.
Okay, so you go into Claudio Becker's Emporium of Magical Goods, and he'll smile at you, but in a way that he's like customer service smile, because you've never been in his shop, not once.
Yeah, and he's never met Midas. He's probably only heard of.
Yeah, he's one of the council, so he knows of you. Hello,
just call me Midas.
Yes,
just call me Midas.
Guildmaster Sonder.
Okay, cool. We're doing that. Awesome.
It's you have an honorific. I'm going to use it. How may I be of assistance to you?
I just need these identified.
What all are you going to have identified?
I think everything. I can afford to have everything identified, I think.
Okay, so you brought the half plate, which is +2 half plate of cold resistance. So it gives you +2. So it gives you +2 to it standard half plate. +2 to standard half plate AC. And it brings the spell failure DC down to 25.
25 spells.
Like 25%. Spell failure percentage down to 25%.
Failure.
And it has 50% cold resistance. You have a +2 mithril greatsword. So that's +2 to hit and damage for that, and it is considered a light weapon because it is made of mithril. You have a +1 silver longsword. What is known as the Sun Shield. This shield can allow the wielder to cast sunlight 1 plus your wisdom modifier times per day.
1 plus Wiz mod cast sunlight.
And then you got the Cloak of Invisibility. And then other than that, I do believe that's all of the things you got from that dungeon.
The cloak off of the dead guy.
Oh yeah. So you also get a Cloak of Pure Darkness. This allows you to cast a magical darkness with a 60 feet diameter or 60 foot radius around you, that only you can see in.
That was the spooky dark sword. What's that?
Spooky dark. Oh, this sword that came out of the darkness.
Yeah.
That was your mithril greatsword. That was the mithril
Okay.
greatsword.
Okay, cool. All right, I've got that all written down.
That'll cost you about 2,000 gold pieces to have identified.
Honestly, might as well just give him the 3K.
He just kind of smiles and goes, and for that, and he will reach his hand out, and you see the silver sword shine with radiant light. That will now give you an extra bit of radiant damage for the extra 1,000 gold. So
Cool.
your silver sword now does 1d4 extra radiant.
1d4. Thanks so much. Midas is saying thank you, like, does mean it, but it does come out kind of rude. Kind of tired.
Claudio understands. You've been dealing with assholes all day. He knows the High Queen is here.
Yeah, Midas has not untensed from that. Only a little bit, but still very, just, oh god. Oh, we never answered Fro, but that's fine. I kind of don't.
Oh, what was the question?
Fro asked if he could join in, but we didn't answer. But we're about to end anyway.
Yeah, we're about to end.
Yeah. So I'm gonna drop off that stuff at the house. Before Midas goes off to find Lydia. Will tell Dietrich she can keep the cloak of invisibility.
Okay.
Consider it a gift. I'm not gonna need it. I still gotta go through all this stuff. It's yours.
And they kind of nod and go, well, thank you. I appreciate it. It'll help me on my adventures.
And like, as opposed to the gritted teeth, I'm so glad it's just a softer. I'm so glad you like it. It seems more your speed anyway.
Well, I appreciate that. Are you gonna wear the armor we got?
Like, I have like fire resistant armor, which I think is better for me in the long run.
Probably. You know, Claudio can change the half plates enchantment.
Oh yeah. I'll see. I'll ask him about it later. When after talking with her, I need to go talk to Lydia. So
you see Dietrich kind of nod and go, "You go get him," and Dietrich will play wing person.
Oh my god! Go hang out with your rat friend.
Oh, I'm gonna. I plan to.
Yeah. I might as well head towards Lydia's office.
Lydia is inside cleaning a knife, kind of as usual. Blood stains on the knife, you know.
Who was it this time?
I was butchering some deer. I went and hunted today.
You didn't invite me? Rude.
You were busy. You were in the middle of a dungeon. It's not my fault. You signed up for Gustav's crazy little monster hunt.
It was a mech hunt, and then a weird fucked up vampire hunt.
Weird fucked up vampire, you say?
Yeah, cut its head off and exploded.
Nice. That is one of the best ways of killing a vampire. Cut their heads off.
I was tired of looking at its face. It tried to bite me.
Yeah, no, that's
real rude.
That's not all right. That's. You want some tea, sweetheart?
I would love some tea. Did you see who came into town? Apparently.
I did. I did see there was a foreign dignitary in town. It seems like you have a past.
I think Lydia, who's actually observant, sees Midas tense up even more.
I'll take that as a yes. What happened, sweetie?
Well, way back when I was younger, but I was the same. We had a a fight, and I lost, and she's kind of a dick about it. But
Oh,
I was
oh,
also
okay.
I was also kind of a dick, but uh, like I guess it was deserved, but also she's still an asshole, and I still have a grudge.
You know, grudges will eat you up inside.
Mm-hmm.
You need to let that go. I bet you she'd be nicer if she knew you weren't quite the asshole you used to be.
Mm. I mean, visibly, I'm very different,
I mean,
but like,
visibly, but like, nobody knows other than me and Dietrich that your form changes.
I mean, that's fair, I guess, but I don't know how if I was in those shoes, I don't know how it would make sense of someone looking completely non-demonic and fucked up to looking like a almost person.
You look perfectly like a person, sweetheart. And if she makes you that uncomfortable, I'll kick her ass for you.
No, it's I deserved the ass kicking. I was You would have wanted to kick my ass if you
Probably.
knew me.
From what I've been
Uh
told by Dietrich, probably.
oh god, what did you tell you?
That gave me kind of the rundown of why y'all left Talos and, reasons you were banished and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you were banished from Hammerholm and Montalibe and then coming here from Eos.
Which hopefully, you know, that's the last place I get banished from.
Hope yes,
Uh,
hopefully you've learned your lesson.
I, uh, and while Midas is like, and admitting it, like, face kind of scrunches a little bit, in the way of like, they have, but also it's like a weird pride thing to admit in a way.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I wouldn't banish you. I'd just have Arcadia come and lock you up,
uh,
turn you into a little slime, and put you in a jar.
oh my god, no, not jar jail.
You see, she
I can
has
take.
she has a little inkwell on her desk.
You know, I can take a lot of things. I don't think I could take jar jail.
Don't worry, you just sit on my desk all day, and then I'd let Dietrich put you back together. It'd be fine.
Man, let's be able to look at you.
Well, thank you.
I did almost lose my cool, but I didn't.
I'm proud of you for that. From the reports I'm getting from my spies, Arcadia did lose her cool in the Underdark. Any
She
consolation.
what happened?
Apparently, the Durgar Queen tried to have her assassinated, and she killed a bunch of honor guard.
Weren't they down there to talk to the queen down there?
Yep, but apparently, because the Queen does not like Arcadia's wife, who just so happens to be her sister, and Arcadia does not follow normal custom like most people would. Um,
Normal is dependent, but continue.
well, I'm saying normal in
Yeah.
within Emberhaven.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the custom is don't say Vera's name, or you're killed by whatever the Queen's secret police are called. Apparently none of the like standard guardsmen like the honor guard, so they weren't arrested for killing the honor guard at least. Um,
Well, it's real good that I guess people weren't arrested for trying to go on a diplomat mission.
yeah, exactly. So from what I understand, they're currently in the process of working toward finding the old king because there's been some people that don't believe that he's dead, according to my spies.
Oh, interesting. Speaking of quests and all that,
Mm-hmm.
I have to help figure out logistics for what the little moth ladies Jabberwocky hunt. whenever that's heading out.
Yeah, I personally think that that you should probably try and recruit a few more people before you go out. From what I understand, Silas and Arcadia have signed up, and then Nicole.
I'm not going out there. I'm staying in aside from going down into those, whatever the fuck those are down there. Was that?
I believe it's a swamp that the Jabberwocky resides in now. Um, but that's all I know of it.
I'm just helping them, I guess, you know, Monster Hunter Guild with like figuring out supply situations with my people and all that.
Perhaps you might want to send an envoy with them, a Lula maybe.
Yeah. Hey, question. I don't know if you know this. Why is that bitch looking for a Lula?
Oh, they were childhood friends.
Interesting. I hope that means she's not. I hope that doesn't mean she's gonna hang around my place.
Probably the guild hall if that's where Lula is.
That's, It'll be good practice to not lose my mind.
She's currently staying within the governor's mansion, though.
I will try my very best to be nice and courteous.
You absolutely
even if it kills
should.
Me.
I'm real proud of you, sweetheart.
Thanks. I thanked Dietrich, and she looked at me like I had two heads.
Well, you are just starting with this whole niceties thing. She'll get
weird.
Used to it.
It's real weird. It's not something I'm used to. Sounds weird to say.
But yeah, so it was real nice to see you, sweetheart. If you want, you can stop by my place and we can have dinner later.
I would love that. I'm gonna catch up and see what's going on.
Did you get the roses that I sent by the guild hall?
I meant to thank you for that. Dietrich told me you sent them over. Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate them.
I figured you might want something as pretty as you in your office.
Mitis short circuits a little bit. Mitis can handle mostly taunts and jabs. Gets complimented. What dark magic is?
What dark magic is this?
Thanks. I guess. I'm. It was nice seeing you. I'll see you later.
It's nice seeing you too, sweetie. You have a good night.
You too.
I'll see you later.
See you later. I think she scrambles. They scramble out of the office. Try to get their shit together.
Fantastic.
God bless them. I get to have a nice off-screen dinner date with my beloved. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And you didn't cause an international incident this time. You know, like Ranu did.
She really had it come in, though. She really had it come in. For being a smartass. What's Mitis? I think Mitis has to wait to be in a better headspace before accepting the rematch. Because if she goes into it wrong, things could get so fucked up so fast.
Oh, yeah. You could 100% get murdered in that fight.
Oh, that, or just, like, absolutely, like, lose their cool and just,
Malice points out the ass.
Yeah. all that progress out the fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Am I right, gamers?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Fuck you, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
Alright, and we're gonna cut the recording.